This is Lola Lee T.
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So BlueFace mom Karlissa had a conversation with Moneice Slaughter, and Moneice, oh my god, she is so beautiful. But first, Moneice said she is joining Ray J's network, Tronex. She speaks on creating multiple shows for the network.
And to the person that asked if I have a show, getting my own show on Ray J's network, yes, I have created multiple shows, actually. I am currently shooting the intro / commercial for the first show that you guys are going to get on Tronics. And then we have to move on to the second two shows. There are a total of 4. And so, yeah.
Wow, Tronex is doing big things. I'm really excited to see the shows that are going to be over there. So now here is the conversation between Karissa and Moneice.
Karissa, I'm about to add you. I have to ask you a question. Hold on. Stop talking to me about my child. Stop talking to me about my son's father. I'm working. Oh, Karissa, why you decline me? Karissa, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, Karissa. I have a question. I want to know if you really ready to I got a question, Karissa. Come on. You could even turn your camera off. But I have to ask you. Okay, well, you don't have to have your wig on. Pull your covers up over your chest like earlier so I can ask you my question. Or just turn your camera off.
Not pull the covers up over your chest. So do you guys think that Karissa didn't want to talk to Moneice? Do you think she was scared to talk to Moneice? Because Karissa is coming off a little bit hesitant to join this conversation. What do you guys think?
Because now you're about to be part of the family. See, I'm an honorary Norwood. I've been in the family since I was 14. I'm 37. So I got a question for you, Karissa. I want to know something. But I want to hear it directly from you. And it's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. I promise you. I don't do like that. I don't do no shit like that. Okay, there's Karissa. Okay, go live with Karissa. Okay, I got your request. Now, Karissa, I have a question.
I'm here, baby. I just got out the pool. I ain't got my wig on and nothing, Jesus.
Has that ever stopped Karissa for coming on live? She has come on live plenty of times without her wig on.
Okay, girl. Well, I had seen something today. I be on here without my wig all the time, but you're still pretty. I seen something today, and I want to know if it's for real or not, so don't cuss me out. Did your husband really leave you, or is you, trolling us?
No, girl. Girl, why you think I'm over here in the depression bed?
Why he left you for?
Because I showed my nipple on the vlogs.
Why would you do that, Carissa, saying you married?
I had too much to drink, and my girls we was chilling. You know how I get, and they said I had big old lady nipples, and I said no, I don't. And so I pulled
you were
it
trying
out.
To prove that you had pretty nipples.
That part.
And
forgot. You know how you be forgetting when you had that little sip, like, bitch, no, I don't. Baby, he trying to test me because I'm an old bitch thinking my shit all fucked up, and I had to let him know this shit was popping.
Well, Karissa forgot to mention that when she went on live talking about Junior's looks, her stepdaughter Lay called her out. Then Karissa dragged her stepdaughter Lay about her alleged hygiene. The things that she said about her husband's daughter was absolutely disgusting. Lay said Karissa was getting away with her antics because the dad didn't have social media. So my understanding is that Lay told her dad about what Karissa was doing and saying on the internet. So now, as for Karissa's husband leaving her, I personally think that it is all cap. That is my opinion. In my opinion, I think what Karissa is saying about her husband leaving her is cap. I don't believe it. I think that it is all story producing for her show. What do you guys think?
Okay, so did you make up with your son yet? Are y'all good?
We whatever.
Okay, well.
And
I don't get it.
And that's really just because I'm not in agreement to what he's doing and who he's choosing to do it with, because I think it's dangerous.
Thoughts on what Carissa just said right here?
Okay, now this is gonna be my last question because me and Ray are supposed to come on your podcast.
You look so fucking good.
Thank you. Ray and I said, Ray and I said we were gonna come do an interview with you for your podcast. So I don't want to give too much away, but I do want to know one more thing. Hold on. Can you call Rico and ask him where he's at? I want to know one more thing. Okay, it's the last thing I'm asking.
My husband left me, y'all.
Why is it?
Carissa, you know that your husband didn't leave you.
Okay, so I'm a mom and I have a boy, right? My worst fear is my son prematurely impregnating someone's daughter because I am pro-choice. And if that happens, I have no say-so. Like, if that were my young daughter, as long as she's not 18, I could make the decision for her, and I would. Now, with that being said, I don't judge you on that part. I really don't judge at all. But why is it that you and my mom feel like y'all should be on the internet with your grievances about your children that are public figures? That's the only part I can't wrap my brain around. Because I don't agree when I be losing my mind.
I'm going to answer that on her behalf and my behalf.
I love this question and I want the answer too. But I think the reason why she does this publicly is because she cannot contact her son because he doesn't talk to her. So therefore, this is her public telephone, I guess. This is the only way that she knows that he's going to hear what she has to say. I also think that Carissa does it this way because she loves the attention.
Y'all have more respect for y'all fans than y'all do for us. And so when we let the fans know how we feel, they usually tend to sway you guys and tell you guys what's right and what's wrong. Am I right?
Now for me, it's twofold. There are times that I have absolutely intentionally weaponized my platform when I felt hurt by my mother, 100%. I have done that. And I've not just done it to her. I've done it to several people. Now, the flip side of that is there are things that have taken place throughout the years, stemming from childhood. And I was just talking about this in my live earlier. I don't know if you were on there when I said I despise. There's a particular part of our culture, and specifically as it pertains to parenthood, that stresses me out. And it's that do as I say, not as I do type mentality, where we're told we're the oldest, there was no handbook, I did the best I could. Okay, but in that process, you damaged me. You hurt me. You've said things. You humiliated me. So see, with me and my mom, this has been before there was a Facebook, before there was a Twitter, before there was an Instagram, you've been humiliating me. To family members, to all kinds of stuff. Like the time I was a virgin.
But if your mom hadn't humiliated you, look at all the traffic you moving through. Look at all this shit you making happen. You know how many times they tried to stop you? I don't even know you, but I know they tried to stop you. I know this business would have ripped your ass apart if you didn't have a mother like me. Ripped your ass in half.
Probably. But
you look at people that say shit to you and it don't even faze you. God gave you the mother for your journey.
She did, but at the same time,
she loved you.
I didn't know.
Brothers.
Now here's the thing. I've never said my mother did not love me. What I said was she loved me to the best of her ability, but it was not the best for me and my emotional needs.
I understand.
Now, the other thing is, yes, the business probably would have done me in way dirtier than it did, but I was also born into it. And even being born into it, I still had to learn a lot of lessons the hard way, thinking I knew it all. But I've taken accountability for all of that. And what I say is healing doesn't happen on the internet. I have to learn to shut up sometimes, even when I know I could really dead all the shit with a half a screenshot and one voicemail. I could have done that situation at the very beginning, October 22nd, 2022. I could have really nipped it in the bud.
Also, a lot of stuff that you and your mom go through on the internet is what everybody's going through in the world.
So I haven't really followed Moneice Slaughter, so I don't really know what the history is with her and her mom, what the dynamics were with her and her mom, so I can't really speak on it. But definitely fill me in the comment section, speak on it. Let me know your thoughts on the relationship. Let me know your thoughts on what she's saying here.
So a lot of the stuff that we're going through right now is showing our transparency that even people that wear those diamonds that you got on, that got that stylist next to you, it's showing a lot of people that even rich people go through the same bullshit. Embrace the transparency.
There's transparency, and then there's just flat out like, okay, so I'll put it to you like this. There is damage that is done publicly and damage that's done privately. I would rather us fuck each other up, cold cards, just downright out gutter nasty shit behind closed doors. Because there's some things that when you take it there in front of the public, I personally, it's gonna take a long time for me to come back from that. Especially anything that feels traumatic to me. That's one. Two, there has to be some level of accountability from y'all as parents that says, I thought I was giving you everything. I know I did the best I could. If I had known that it was going to have this effect on not just you as a person, but our relationship, I would have done things differently, or I would have taken accountability a long time ago. Way better.
I mean, but you know your mom better than anybody, and your mom is probably pretty much the same mom as me. When you was at school and you was acting up and we had to go up there, we showed our ass.
So for those of you that are familiar with Moneice and her mom, would you say that Carissa and Moneice's mom's parenting styles are similar? Definitely let me know in the comment section.
When you showed your
acting up at school, you know why my mom
or the Walmart or the Target, wherever you got all that attitude that she was adjusting, it's been there before you became famous.
Oh, true. But
she always checked it in public. She didn't wait till she got home.
That's ridiculous.
But you know your mom.
I rarely had attitude with my mom, but when I did, she would check it exactly when it happened. It didn't matter where we were. So I tend to agree with Carissa here. I feel like it needs to be addressed when it happens. I agree with Carissa in this situation here. And I want to make it clear that I'm not talking about public shaming someone. I don't agree with that. But what I do agree with is if your kid has attitude, to correct it in the moment. I see a lot of kids that are not corrected when they're really young. And then when they turn 12 or 13, then they are out of control. And then the parents try to deal with the situation. And then it's too late.
Doesn't make it okay.
It doesn't make it okay, but you can't change who we are as
y'all
parents.
Can't change who we are. Now we're grown as hell.
I know, and y'all cussing us out and acting grown as hell on the internet. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do when your son does the same thing?
I would be listen. The difference in how I parent, I would actually be. I would, no matter what, I would be devastated because I love my child. That's not what I'm debating. I know my mother loves me. That's never up for debate for me. Ever, never has been. Now,
I wish I could say that I wish that I had the courage to like not show out where my son showed out. Do I regret it sometimes? Yes. But where he showed out, that's my motto. Whether we on the football field, at the high school, in the principal's office. Nigga, if you want to do it right here, we gonna do it right here. That's just what it is. We split our ass for y'all. Literally.
Well, no, she split her stomach. She had a C-section, but
I too. Them the good babies. Them the good babies. Yes, we had to get y'all cut out. All mine's a C-section. I know.
Well, I know that you guys love us. I've had, like I told you, conversations with Jonathan before, very briefly. And he's very intelligent. I will say that. And I could tell that he's very smart.
I agree with her there 100%. I think BlueFace is very intelligent. Like I've said before, I think he is a marketing genius.
I could tell that he's actually not. I thought he was completely void of empathy. He's actually not. No. I think I really understood. I feel like he really loves old girl, and I commended him. He said, I put her in a position where I said that as a man, that's what you're supposed to do. So don't ever feel bad for that. And now she's going to be the mother of your child. And no matter what, you know, if you choose to stay with her.
There's nothing I want more than for him to be happy. If I could see that she was going to get to a place where she could handle him, because we know y'all. We know our kids. It's not that I don't think that she could be a great, awesome person. I just know that my son is going to push her buttons the way he pushed his own mother's buttons. And that's not the right person for him at the right time. That's my only concern. My concern is that I know Jonathan is going to annoy the fuck out of her, and she doesn't have the patience to deal with my child. Period.
Okay, well, I'm going to get out of here. I got to shoot, but I just had to have. I wanted to just ask that question.
I know you. I've talked to your mom several times, and I know you know she loves you, and I know I heard her say same thing I've said. I wish I would have went a different route, but there's no handbook to fame or fortune or any of this stuff that we going through with y'all to know how to give y'all that space and respect either. We just learning too. We dreamed for this for you guys, but we never thought that it was actually going to be right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure your mom there was no handbook to this either. Hell, the Jackson's Fives went through the same shit. It's no way to know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she had an idea. She too grew up in this life. She's not a stranger to it either. She's all she's ever known is fame.
You see what I'm saying?
Her dad.
I mean, she probably went through some type of embarrassment.
She went through a lot, and that's my point.
But
she also publicly shamed him.
But it also made her think too. It makes us think at times, and it's making you think sometimes too. You look beautiful, baby.
Thank you. The camera's on me. Okay, I really do I can't wait to come on your podcast. I wanted to ask you questions so that when I come on your show, you ask me questions, and I'll answer honestly and transparently and truthfully. Say hi, everybody. We won't. Carissa said, fuck that, she ain't got her wig on.
All right, girl, you done called me. I'm over here. Anyway. My man done left me and went to Ohio. I'm just over here. I called him 15 times. He ain't answering. So I'm just having a rough day, y'all. Well, so please don't say nothing about me having my naps out like this.
I'm sending you love, light, and healing. I hope you guys make amends and it gets better.
All right, kill that shit. Don't always forgive your mama no matter what happens. You'll be all right.
I love her. One day we'll figure it out.
I know.
Bye.
Bye.
What do you guys feel about me doing an episode of Love After Hip Hop High with my mother? Should I make amends with her or no?
So Moneice is talking about public shaming here, and she wants to heal the relationship with her mom. But like I said, I'm not really familiar with their relationship. And she's speaking about public shaming. I don't know. That is not okay. That is not okay. So if her mom did publicly shame her, not okay at all.
But see, my thing is, if you want to do all of the shaming publicly, let's do the healing publicly then. We'll pay you. That's what it's all about anyway.
Wow. Did she just say it's all about the money? Is she saying that her mom is all about money? That's all she cares about is money? I'm going to have to research this situation.
So, let's figure it out. And she lives in Vegas. I'm in Vegas until tomorrow.
All right, so this is the end of the Instagram Live. I think that this was a really good conversation. And I do hope that Moneice and her mom are able to resolve their issues. What do you guys think about Carissa joining the Tronics family? What do you guys think about Carissa getting a show on there? Would you sign up because Carissa has a show on there? For the Moneice fans, will you be signing up? Because like she said, she's going to be having 4 shows on that network. That is incredible. So definitely let me know your thoughts on what was said in this Instagram Live. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any hot tea for me, message me on Instagram. And I'm now on Snapchat. So if you're on Snapchat, add me, follow me. I love you guys. Bye.